Hey, Ben.
Hey.
So something that I think that everyone in this room will agree with is one of the appeals of your talks, of your debates, is your rhetoric. It's the way that you think fast on your feet, quick responses to everyone, hard-hitting.
So far, I like this question.
Yeah, I gotta soften you up first, you know. So something I wanted to ask about is Lorenzo, the president of the College Republicans here, in his introduction speech for you, mentioned that he gave some quotes, and one of the things was that you not only just talk, give your message, but you work to inspire, you work to motivate. So something I wanted to ask is, when you say things like earlier in your speech, I think you called your opposition driveling morons, something along those lines.
Yeah, if you call me a white supremacist, you're a driveling moron, correct?
So that's fair enough. But what I would like to ask is, do you think that when you go to rhetoric like that, that is so appealing to people who agree with you, I believe is just as alienating to people that disagree with you? And I would like to ask, do you think that, maybe not in this context, I agree, people who are calling white supremacists just because they differ with you, they're morons. But do you think that in a broader context, or in maybe specific contexts in your past, do you think that this hurts your message? Do you think that people in the middle?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's something that I've been trying to get better at over time. As you get older, you try to become a better person. I will say that I was much more fond of calling people driveling morons 10 years ago than I am now. But with that said, the reason that it is appropriate in this particular context is because I can't even have a conversation with you. If you're going to call me a white supremacist, and if that alienates people who think I'm a white supremacist, I really don't care. Because if you think I'm a white supremacist, I'm not interested in having a conversation with you because you are technically speaking a driveling moron. So it really does. But you're right that it's context dependent, meaning that there are times, I mean, Twitter is a place for, kind of food fights. And so there are a lot of tweets where I've called people names. And there are cases where I've gone back and I've actually gone back and apologized to people and said, that was really over the top. There's no reason for me to have done that. I've gotten together with people and tried to, apologize for doing that. I think it's what you try to do as a person who tries to get better at what you do every day. I try to, listen, I think punching back at bad ideas is really important, and punching back at bad people, which includes people who mislabel me deliberately. That's even more important for me. But you have to be tactical about where you're using your punches, and I think obviously overbroad application of insults is not particularly useful. Sure.
Thank you.